Hello, this is my service learning project for SPED 4300. I'm going to explain a little bit what I did before or what I'm doing because it's still in the process of my service project is still in the process. It is not completed yet, so I'm going to be discussing the process and what it's looked like so far and what I have yet to do in the process of completing the surface learning project. And so one of the agencies that I had visited for the community resource project was the Stanley Lake Public Library and Jefferson County Public Libraries. And it has just been like a staple in my life between going there as a child for read-alouds or going to an event that they hosted there for women about self-defense and signs to just keep your guard up, to protect yourself. I still go there as a college student to study, to print things out. It's just been a constant staple in my life, and so I thought this was a really cool project to give back and collaborate with Stanley Lake Public Libraries and other resources within my community to give back in a meaningful way. And so what I am doing in the way that I am giving back is I am collecting gently used books, DVDs, magazines, chairs, whatever the list could go on for what libraries need, and I am going to then donate everything that's donated to the Stanley Lake Public Library. As of now, I have collaborated with my church and the youth ministry at my church, and I'm going to make an announcement of a donation. So this might take a few weeks, this might take a month, it might, but I really want to be purposeful in really collecting things to donate to the library and to not have it be a rushed process, but to really give in a meaningful way. So I have collaborated with them. We're getting that ball rolling. I'm obviously going to ask around to family and friends that have any gently used books, children's books, adult books, DVDs, videos, magazines, everything. But I've learned a lot in the process that people are really willing to help, people are really willing to give. And another thing is that communication piece is really important. Kind of what Friend and Cook talk a lot about is communicating, that open communication, working with other organizations, working with other people with resources to meet the need that you have to meet someone else's need. It's really cool to just see how it all works together and how I really couldn't do it on my own. Like, I'm doing this project, like this video on my own, but the work behind the scenes and the true product is not by myself. It's all collaboration. It's all working with people within my community to give back to a library that has been a staple in a lot of our lives, I can venture to guess. And that's why I think this learning has been so important for me, is because this is a place that has fostered creativity and good things in my life, and I believe that libraries do that in general, and really just giving back, recognizing my heart and wanting to give, but also seeing other people's hearts and wanting to give, and their willingness and their generosity to do so was really important for me, and seeing how people just work together in an effective and meaningful way. And I'm curious to see how it will continue to go and collecting all of it. And ideally, I'm going to go to Stanley Lake Library ahead of time and say, hey, like, I'm collecting all of these books, I'm collecting all of these magazines and DVDs, and I'm just letting you know ahead of time so that I don't just come in with a bunch of stuff that they're like, oh, we have to organize this now. I kind of want to give them a warning, but I really do want to take the time to make it a big thing, just a meaningful thing that's not rushed. So as I'm reflecting on my learning so far and what I have yet to do and how it will impact my choices and what I do because of the learning that has taken place during the service learning project is that I learned communication, collaboration is an important thing in every aspect of life, whether that's when we're giving, whether that's when we're receiving, whether that's when it's a professional thing or it's a more personal thing. It's always collaboration, communication, it's always happening. And I think it's really comes down to finding the best ways to do that in different circumstances. I kind of explained a lot about why it's important to me. And I think the piece that I haven't elaborated much on yet is the what I will do because of it. And I think it really will just continue to ignite that fire within me to know the resources in my community and to give back to those resources because they give us so much. And so I really just want to give back in that meaningful way. And it's been a great learning experience so far. And I've really loved collaborating with the people around me to make a difference. And so, yeah, super excited.